It's a form of enjoyment. Nobody fighting at the dance, dance, dance. We come for enjoy the city. It's a form of enjoyment. Nobody fighting at the dance, dance, dance. We come for enjoy the city. It's a form of enjoyment. Nobody fighting at the dance, dance, dance. We come for enjoy the city. It's a form of enjoyment. Nobody fighting at the dance, dance, dance. We come for enjoy the city. It's a form of enjoyment. Nobody fighting at the dance, dance, dance. We come for enjoy the city. It's a form of enjoyment. Nobody fighting at the dance, dance, dance. We come for enjoy the city. It's a form of enjoyment. Nobody fighting at the dance, dance, dance. We come for enjoy the city.
The following is a feature presentation of Wake Up Radio with your host, Carl B. Moxie.
In these times when there is a weakening of our social, moral, and even spiritual fiber of our society, resulting in a host of personal and societal ills, a program such as this, Wake Up Radio, can only help to promote the awareness and the upliftment of our communities.
It began in Africa. Thousands of years before the coming of the black prophet Jesus. As a matter of fact, archaeologists now admit Africa is where it all began, evidently. It began with an inventive black man, perhaps astounded at the beauty of the universe around him, as his tribesmen worshipped the divine manifestations of that beauty in all things. The sun, a rock, the lush tropical trees of the jungles. So he began to beat on a log, just jiving at first, but high on all that beauty and what it meant to him. He beat that first crude drum to express his amazement, perhaps his joy at his surroundings. It was a very simple beat at first, and then, as my man's understanding of his environment grew, so did his expression of his emotions through mankind's first drum. The log grew larger, changed shape, became a show-enough drum, and the beat grew more complex. The cadence was picked up, and different beats began to have different meanings. The expression grew into a more refined art form. Percussion, music, the fundamental monitor from space to space. Soon, the African developed his natural flair for percussion, for the beat, passed it on to his brothers and sisters when he saw they had the flair too, and a form of communication evolved on more than simply one level. The African telephone of that day did not ring, but beat it into your head. It summoned other tribes from far away to listen to messages of soul with a solid beat. With their hands, with crudely fashioned mallets, then fine drumsticks, they kept on, and with stamping feet and rhythmic chants, they became identified forever with the jungle beat. And there's a lot more to that beat than meets and greets the ear. For then came the white men. With guns and Bibles they came, with greed and lust for human beings to sell for molasses and rum and money. They didn't invent slavery, they refined it and reduced its level of human devastation to levels unheard of in the world. To this land they brought kidnapped Africans, Bibles they didn't believe in themselves, and syphilis. The Bibles and disease did better than the Africans. African princes and queens, our nobility, jumped overboard slave ships to avoid what they saw as the ultimate indignity. Some starved themselves, and the slavers actually developed tools designed to force folks to be fed. Here in slave-trading America, the drum beat was much different. Feet replaced the gnarled, heavy-veined hands as they attempted vainly in most cases to beat out an escape route to freedom over many dirt roads, many swampy paths. For millions of us, escape meant death. But life went on for many of us. In our misery, pain, and never-ending suffering, we found very little peace, but peace right on. We found some peace in the old spirituals, which was the only music allowed at one time, the only words allowed besides yes, a boss, please, and thank you. In the hope for eventual liberation, we found joy, and in the slave church, an expression of that joy was beat out with tambourines. Then, in his mourning in the field, the perpetual blues, his brief glimpses at earthly joy, the black man's soul discovered the symbol. And the blues, gospel, and other instruments of music, he wed African tradition, which the slave masters found impossible to destroy, to certain European instruments, to most of them. But the African soul remained with those instruments with a beat, percussion instruments. The strings of the bass violin can be plucked or beaten. The piano, a percussion instrument too, with small hammers beating strings hidden from view, as the fingers beat the keys corresponding to each hammer. We gave the world the beat and lyrical melodies of oppression in all its forms. Stephen Foster, with his poison pen, pimped the sorrows and joys of cotton-picking Africans, but like a never-ending fountain of soul, we kept the beat and kept it moving and improving and grooving until today, even though raw soul has been altered to sound like rock and roll, acid rock, the Liverpool sound, while living fools clown. Don't go for that, my people, because deep in your sun-kissed souls, you know hard rock came from hard knocks. And you are sun-kissed, you know. People of the sun, with permanent tans that do not match flesh-colored band-aids. We are one with warm tropical nature. If we have to, we can deal with the cold, but you can easily imagine yourself with a bongo under a palm tree, now can't you? Or playing a guitar on a surfboard. Tell the truth, can't you? But try imagining yourself playing a saxophone on a snowmobile, or tap dancing on skis. No way. Later, when brothers and sisters were sitting around drinking home brew and corn liquor from jelly jars, they picked up spoons, and not having anything to eat with them, they beat with them. Some of us still today drink from jelly and peanut butter jars. Seem like it make the stuff you drink it taste better. Try dropping one of those fine, exquisite, expensive wine glasses and see what happens. Then try dropping one of those durable squat jars. Not only will it refuse to break, but its meeting with the floor results in percussion, which results in musical sound due to its unique structure. And our music has dominated this culture, and the courage and unstoppable qualities of this indefinable, indescribable beat now begins anew to dominate politics, business, and all that we endeavor to do. For we know that we are the beaters of drums and other things to which we can impart raw soul. We are the beaters, but we will never be beaten.
We are the beaters. We are the beaters, but we will never, ever be beaten. Yeah, the words of Jim Ingram, The Journey of the Drums. The Journey of the Drums. Happy New Year to each and every one of you guys out there watching, listening, or whatever you're doing. If you are not yet signed on, if you can't sign on, if you don't plan to sign on, if you have no interest to sign on, if you have some interest but you have been taken up otherwise, happy New Year's to the whole, I don't know what I mean, the whole, I don't know. Especially to those of you who grew up in Jamaica in the 1950s, 1960s, 1970s. If you grew up in Jamaica, then you would definitely understand the reason for today's New Year's Day program on Wake Up Radio. And if you lived in Eastern St. Thomas, in close proximity to Balanca Hills, to Bath Fountain Hills, to Sunning Hills, and places like Warika Hills in St. Andrew, where Rastafarians would sing and chant out psalms all day long in those respective hills, location on New Year's Eve day, then you will understand. And if you weren't born in around those decades, you can ask somebody, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your grandaunt, whomever, your older siblings, you can ask them about New Year's Day in some of those hills in Jamaica with Rastafarians of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So we are bringing back some memories to you today, folks. So call up your Rasta brethren them, your Rasta sister them, your elders, your friends, your colleagues, and ask them to tune in on Wake Up Radio. Right about now. Right, Jackie? Forward the link from whatever medium you're on this morning. Forward it to a friend and or a family member. And ask them to forward it to their friends and family members. It's a special day. It's the first day of 2024. That makes it special for 2024.
I am feeling irie. So I and I bring to you another version from creation.
The story of the drum. Till now, the message of love all over the day. Hear the story of the drum. Beating out the message of love all over the day. Run away from the land of the rain and pain. Run away from the land of the rain and pain.
Call somebody, wake up somebody.
Upon a dawn, everything changed until the most dawn. Morning, noon, and night, all I do is pray and pray.
Rare and obscure.
Morning, noon, and night, all I do.
Joe and T, do your duty, do your duty.
Just like your heartbeat.
Call up Helen K at least.
Just like your heartbeat. Come away from the land, overthinking things. If they open your calling, let the people worry.
Rare and obscure.
Give up, north and south, oh, not back.
Devon Russell with the vocal in Jump Song.
Just like your heartbeat.
Jackie Me Too on the rhythm.
Bring it easy on yourself.
Keyboardist.
Let the love shine bright.
Before we have the version, make we get a look at the Aisha now. True love, true. Give me the version now.
I summer back. Solid as a rock. Yes. Foundation and chart. If we just come from the spot. I wonder why. Yes, why those Eden rage? And all them people imagine paintings.
It's a special day.
Kings of the earth, them farms kings.
And therefore a special radio show on Wake Up Radio.
Oh come, let us break them back to thunder and cast away the cause from us. The old heathen seated in them shall laugh. Lord God, Rastafari shall love them in his region. For them shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex with them in his soulless pleasure.
Gymnastic, aka Jim Brown, chanting drum song on one of the few, and I mean very few, maybe 2 or 3 songs that Coxsone Dodd has lent his voice to.
Zion.
where we are today.
What was that? Motherland, 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 motherland.
Taking you back to the hills of Jamaica, where Rastafarians back in the 50s and 60s and 70s gathered, chanting out psalms, beating kettle drums. Yeah, we call it kete drums. Correct name is kettle. Yeah, as in pot, kettle drums. We call it kete. K-E-T-T-E. But actually it's kettle as in K-E-T-T-L-A. Happy New Year! Call a friend, tell a friend.
Testing microphone, testing Ampex microphone, microphone testing Shure microphone. Got to be gone before you know it, you know.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Bad can't call the Superfly.
Them no call me the version thing for nothing.
Drum sound from yard. Oh, look at that. Don't watch that, you got to watch this. Well done, testing, call it microphone, testing Ampex microphone, microphone testing Shure microphone. Got to be gone before you know it, you know. Bad can't call the Superfly. Scene from Superflyers, I would say. Drum sound from yard. Oh, look at that. Don't watch that, you got to watch this. Man, no making it walking up the street out one music group of baskets. I would see the wish is my command. So all you gotta do is ask it. Here comes Come sound some our musical Google by shit. So one comes slick and quick. I don't need for you to bring your walking stick. Tom, Beat and Howie. But one of these days, you will the brother sour. Hey, I can't call Superfly. Superman! Can't call Superfly, as I would say. Too tough. Got the stuff as I would tell you. That's no doubt what I kid about a Superfly.
My Parisian, Iroy. Superfly.
Like monkeys with big feet, you know. Baby, musical sound is a tweet. Oh. Yeah. Wow, got to be complete. Walking up the street and I would tell you. Got to hear about the cat called Superfly. For the cat touch you gotta reach for the sky. No need to call a looking shot. Baby, never have sour. Oh, look at that, that was good. Never, you will make me come on top of me. That will make you baby. Bad, like Superfly. See, sound, you will never be wrong. Clean on swamp.
Fire New Year's Day, fire! Superfly, so long, so long. It's Kete Drum Day. Right here on Wake Up Radio. Now, if you just joined us, we commenced the program today, New Year's Day, a special show stating that if you grew up in Jamaica in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, then you would understand the reason for today's New Year's Day program on Wake Up Radio. And if you lived in northeastern St. Thomas in close proximity to places like Balanca Hills and the Bard Fountain Hills area, Sunny Hills area, and even in places like Warwick Hills in St. Andrew, where Rastafarians would knock kete drums and sing and chant psalms all day long in those respective hills locations in Jamaica on New Year's Day. Now we are bringing back some memories to you today, folks. So call up your Rasta brethren and sister in them and ask them to tune in for Wake Up Radio. Call up a few conscious-minded friends of yours and ask them to tune in right about now. And if you don't, if you can't think of any conscious-minded friends or family members, then call someone you don't care much about. It will be an opportunity to start the new year on good footings, if you know what I mean. Tell them we are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and of course, on our brand new Wake Up Radio app. Yeah, and so tell them that it behooves all of them, and I mean all of them. Tell them that it behooves all of them to tune in and reach out to their friends and family and ask them to tune in for this year's special 2-hour program today on New Year's Day, first day of 2024. And I hope it has started out for you good, and I hope you have started it out good and make it good for you on this year, January 1st, 2024. So start following us on these social media channels. Please, pretty please, start following us. Hit the subscribe buttons. Encourage your friends and families to hit the subscribe buttons. Hit the notify me buttons to be informed and to be notified when we are on live. All it costs is a click. It does nothing to you and for you, but it does a lot for Wake Up Radio, trust me. The Ethiopian national anthem is next. Happy New Year, folks! Happy New Year!
Ethiopia, the land of forefathers.
Fire burn!
elect of God, birthright for rule. His imperial majesty the first. Haile Selassie, he's the child of the Trinity. Build your mind on this direction. Serve the living God and living God. Take your troubles to Selassie. He's the only King of Kings. Yeah, King of Kings. Conquering Lion of Judah. Triumphantly we all must sing. Yeah, all must sing. I search and I search this great book of life in the Revelation. Look what I find. Haile Selassie is the child.
646-205-0800 is our on-air number. If you don't have that number, make sure you get it now and lock it in your phone. 646-205-0800.
God and King.
I'm just learning how to answer the phones, folks. So if you've been calling before and you haven't been getting me, we apologize. But you know me, I'm very slow, but I'm getting there. 646-205-0800. That's our on-air number. Rastafari!
Haile Selassie is the child.
Somebody call Bobby Channel 1 and wake him up.
Power of the Trinity.
I'm in his lane right about now. Somebody call Barney Dudley and wake him up.
Your mind on this direct.
I'm in his lane right about now as well.
Serve the living God and live.
Somebody call Light Cross from Brooklyn and wake him up. I'm in his lane as well. Well, I don't know about DJ Roy because last night was his big night, so
yeah.
Maybe he's still asleep. We don't know.
Conquering Lion of Judah. He's God and King.
Selassie is the Chopper by Winston Jarrett. Mikey Jarrett from Brooklyn, brother, is Winston Jarrett. Rastafari!
Rasta send no sin, no sin at all. The Rasta send no sin, no sin at all.
Fire burn!
Rasta send no
Zion. Sing it if you know it.
For Zion so bright and filled, Rasta sing us in, cannot enter Zion. Fire burn! Desolate places now. Keep the command. For the Father sin, no sin, no sin at all.
Morning to everybody on Facebook. Morning to everybody on the Wake Up Radio app. And if you haven't yet downloaded the Wake Up Radio app, make sure you do it today, folks. Takes about 5 seconds. And it is for free. Morning to all of those on YouTube, on the Wake Up Radio page.
For Zion so bright
and gay. Morning to everyone on the Colby Moxie Twitch page.
Rastafari sing, cannot
enter Zion. Fire burn!
Fire burn them! Fire burn them!
And I need your feedback, folks. You know I'm at Soundchat Radio on Fridays and Sundays. And on Saturdays I'm in my own space, the cellar beneath the cellar. This is a special program today on Monday, New Year's Day. Let me know how you feel about it as we go forward. Do you want a program on Monday morning as well? Let me know. Let me know. 646-205-0800. That's the on-air number.
Might be acceptable
in thy sight. Over. Pentos David Brooks. Fire burn.
Zion over. Turn down. Zion over.
I wonder how many Rastafarians we have listening today. I wonder how many Rastafarians we have tuning in today. Especially those from the 50s, 60s, 70s.
No.
These are the kind of music that you would have heard in the hills on New Year's Day. Back in those decades. Don't know if they still do that now. But people like Bob Marley and the Wailers and Toots and the Maytals and all of those folks used to gather in the hills. Warwicker Hills, Balanka Hills, Sunning Hill, all the hills that they used to knock kettle drums and it is kettle, not kete but kettle. It is kettle drum, Kettle. That's the correct name for the drum. We say kete, Kette, but it's actually kettle drum, and it has another name too, what I can't think of it right about now. But these are the kind of music that we used to hear coming into the towns from up in the hills, through the valleys, through the trees, along the rivers, the river banks. If you used to go to bathe in the river on New Year's Day, these are the music that we used to hear. Yeah, David Brooks. Yeah, Pentos. Yeah, Patrick Wright, are you dead here with your lovely wife? I hope you're on. I hope you're upside down. I hope you guys have downloaded the Wake Up Radio app. It is for free, so please download it and you can watch from there. The only thing that I have not yet been able to fix or to get into that app is the chat room. It costs a lot. It costs a lot to have that chat room, but you can view us from there. You can go to our website from there. You can listen to 24-hour music from there, vintage music from there when we are not on live. You can browse our website from there, and it's a lovely app. You know, it's not yet complete, but like I said, what it needs to complete it, like SoundChat, like the SoundChat app, you know, where you can communicate with one another. It's very expensive to get that feature in there. But in the meantime, I'm taking you back to the hills of St. Thomas, St. Andrew, and all the other hills, Portland Hills, St. Mary Hills.
Jah Rastafari, thunderable God, ruler of Zion and earth, worthy to be praised from the uprising of the sun and the setting of the same, O Jah Rastafari. There was a marriage in a Cana. There was a marriage in a Cana. There was a marriage in a Cana.
Who was there?
King Selassie and his mother was there. Rastafari.
Happy New Year from the family, Carmen and I.
And when the wine was sharing,
Iselin Brown, never absent, never late. Name of the app is Wake Up Radio or Carl B. Moxie. If you search for my name, Carl B. Moxie, as a C-A-R-L, initial B, M-O-X-I-E, or Wake Up Radio, W-A-K-E-U-P-R-A-D-I-O. Can't miss it. You'll see our logo. You just click on it. It takes about 4 seconds to download, and you can then open it and then click on watch.
Rastafari.
If you click and listen, or if you when it's open, I think it may open up with the website with listening. Just click on watch and you can see me. Rusty, Happy New Year.
When I go down to Egypt,
Happy New Year, Joy Moore.
I hear one God.
Clive Allen, Happy New Year. Miss Joan Taylor. Big Brother Jocelyn Moxie, my Parishine, Carl R. Thompson. Sonia Hannigan. Morning, Happy New Year. Flo McIntyre, good morning. Nadine Moulton, good morning. Minala Fortune, good morning.
Rastafari the rock. Samuel, oh.
Janice Edwards, Anios Fraser, good morning. Deeks Carol Dawson, good morning. Dorian Norman.
Speak, Lord, thy servant hear.
Delia Hines, Davis Francis. Winsome Walsh.
There was a marriage
Malaya Henry. Fire Ferran. Joanel Martin. Sydney Lewis. My Parisian Patrick Hamilton. Happy New Year to you and your mama, Essie. Anybody still call her Essie? Hey, Patrick.
Thy servant Rastafari.
Errol Walker, good morning. Good morning, Joy Love. Rex Roy Meeker, good morning.
Speak, Lord, thy servant There was a marriage in
Canaan. Selassie and his family was there. Beverly Piper Leon, good morning. Happy New Year. Jennifer Jones. Alfredo Graham. Carlina Richardson. Lorna Henderson. Dylan Fitzgerald.
King of Kings.
Gene Thompson.
Lord of Lords.
Joanne DePass.
Conquering
Lloyd Cross. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there, brethren.
of the tribe of Judah.
Rosalie Alexander. Happy New Year. Wesley Selvin. Jacqueline Burke. Watching from all the way down there in Florida. Myrna Peart.
Selassie I.
Stacy Anderson. Byron Chung and your lovely wife.
Egypt. Let
Incos. Here it is, crew in New Rochelle.
one who destroyed our enemies.
Medallion One Boss, Eddie Williams. Happy New Year.
Guided us by a pillar of
I'm still waiting for someone to say whether or not I should continue the Monday show or just make it a New Year's Day special each year
God of Israel.
and stick with the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm still waiting to see my feedbacks. Because your energy generate my energy, inspire my energy. So if you don't have the energy for it, it's not likely that I will. But then again, if I bring you the energy, then you will have the energy to listen and to tune in. It doesn't matter if you're at work or on Monday morning.
Our Creator. Selassie I.
Jackie B, good morning. Happy New Year, love.
Here we are once more in Egypt. Offspring of our fathers indeed. Cause of disobedience, we were again carried beyond the whole sea. He assured us he would regather us.
Thank you, Iceline Brown.
The countries where they scattered.
It's only for you alone, man.
Then we'll sing a new song
Thank you, Lloyd Cross.
and exalt his
Thank you, Lorna Henderson.
name.
Michael Baker, good morning.
Let us sing.
Lord of Lord. Who feels it knows it. It's a Keteja morning. It's a special New Year's Day special. Thank you, Joy Love, but my question to you guys is not just for yourself. You know, whether or not you think it is necessary, even if you're at work and can't hear it, is it necessary? I mean, would someone else enjoy it if I was to be on a Monday morning? I don't want to be on by myself. So it's not necessarily about you. You are important, yes. Do you think it is necessary for the community?
Because they feel the pain. Who feels it knows it all.
So says Rita Marley.
Who feels it knows it all. Who feels it knows it all. And who feels it knows it all. Now don't sit by the window gazing at the moon. Get right up and brother, get right in the mood. Sister, don't linger, you linger. Die, you must die. Now don't want your fingers, you get by. No, 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 don't lie. Don't lie. No, don't lie. Don't lie. No, don't lie. Don't lie.
Thank you, Anios Fraser. Who feels it knows it, yeah.
Who feels it now?
Thank you, Joy Love.
Said who feels it knows it all. Who feels it knows it all.
Pentos David Brooks. This one is yours, man. All yours, man. Just hug it up, bro. Hug it up. Hug it up.
How excellent is thy name, thou hast set thy glory above the heavens. For out of the mouths of babes and sucklings art thou adding strength to still enemies and the avenger. With thy new name, O Jah Rastafari. A new name, Jagat, and it's terrible among men. He then no like Jah name. Yes, a new name, Jagat, and it's terrible among men. He then no like Jah name. For when we call him Rastafari, watch how we got tremble. He then no like Jah name.
Lawrence Nunes, good morning. Happy New Year.
When we call him Rastafari, watch how we got tremble. He then no like Jah name. For it's a new name, Jagat, and it's terrible among men. He then no like Jah name. Yes,
Fire burn.
Jagat, and it's terrible among men. He then no like Jah name. For it's a new name, precious name, new name.
Rastafari. Rastafari.
For it's a new name, Jagat, and it's terrible among men. He then alive, Johnny.
Question time.
Yes, a new name, Jagat, and it's terrible among men. He then alive, Johnny.
Question time.
For when I call him Rastafari, watch how we got tremble. He then
no like Johnny. Question time. Now, all of you who have signed on, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on the Carl B. Moxie Twitch page, whether you are on Facebook, whether you're on the Wake Up Radio app, how many of you have forwarded the link to a friend or friends on your page? It takes a second to click the word share.
Yes, I knew.
Takes a second to click the word share. How many of you have done so since you signed on? It's a new year, folks. Don't be selfish with the music. Don't just enjoy it by yourself. Share it, and share it. Subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. Subscription don't mean it's a donation. It's not a pledge. Just hit the subscribe button. All you have to do is hit it one time. Whatever medium you're on. And encourage others to hit it as well. Helen K, Happy New Year, love. You just wake up.
A new name, precious name, new
name, Rastafari. Pentos David Brooks.
It's a new name, precious name, new name, Rastafari.
Not even the dog that piss against the walls of Babylon shall escape by wrath. Just strong and mighty in battle, cramp weak heart. Babylon's burning.
Barrington DaCosta. Carmen Byfield. Happy New Year.
But there's no water. Fire, fire.
Pentos David Brooks.
Fire, fire.
Fire, fire.
Fire, fire. But there's no water.
All them a jump and reel. All them a jump and reel. If them crawl like snail, Rasta go and clip them tail.
Babylon's burning. Babylon's burning. Babylon's burning. But there's no water. Fire, fire. Fire, fire. Fire, fire. But there's no water.
I say, not even the dog that piss against the walls of Babylon shall escape Jarad. Just strong. Quake, Nicole, quake, I say. Quake.
Blood and fire. Blood and fire. Blood and fire. But there's no water.
Who you gonna run to now? Who you gonna run to now? What? Who you gonna run to now? When I and I hold you.
Fire, fire.
Fire, fire, fire. Fire.
Yeah, who you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to now? Really, really, who you gonna run to? Folks, we said that at the start of the program that during the 1950s, 1960s, in places like Balanca Hills, Sunning Hills, Warwicker Hills, in Bad Fountain, in northeastern St. Thomas, Jamaica, there were similar and inclusive chants that came down into the valleys, into the towns on New Year's Day. Each New Year's Day, Rasta Kete drumming and chanting, and Rastafarians who traveled from all over the island to those respective locations. Now, I didn't visit. I didn't visit any of those hills. I didn't visit any, and I didn't play or sing in any of those areas back in the 50s and 60s. I didn't chant back in the 50s and 60s and 70s. I did my chanting in the 80s, 90s. But I could still hear the sounds coming from some of those locations. And if I had visited any of them and accompanied by my good friend Lloyd Cross of Brooklyn, if we had visited any of those hills back in those days, this is probably what you would have heard from us, Lloyd Cross and myself. Freedom is a must for you and me. Freedom is the reason we were born free. Freedom is the only way one should be. Freedom is a state of the mind. Freedom doesn't mean to be shackled in chains. Freedom doesn't mean to be frying our brains. Freedom doesn't mean to be killing our kids. Freedom is a state of the mind. Freedom means love and love for mankind. Freedom is points in the cycle of time. Freedom is forever and ever, you see. Freedom is a state of the mind. Freedom is a choice for you and me. Freedom to be and to set yourself free. Freedom for you, freedom for me. Freedom is a state of the mind. Freedom doesn't mean to be killing our kids. Freedom is a state of the mind. Freedom is a choice for you and me. Freedom to be and to set yourself free. Freedom for you, freedom for me. Freedom is a state of the mind. Freedom is a state of the mind. The only protection against injustice in man is power, physical, financial, and scientific. The masses make the nation and the race. If the masses are illiterate, that is the judgment passed on to the race by those who are critical of its existence, by those who want to see us disappear. The black man has a mission in the world. The truly aware black must take the lead to join forces in guiding the masses in this mission. If we are to prepare ourselves for the 21st century, we must come to terms with the role we must play and with the responsibilities we have towards our survival and that of societies. We still have radical claims to make. We still have radical chains to break. We have a challenge to redefine the American society and the world. We must set our agendas and avoid taking cues from others who don't look like us and don't necessarily have our interests at heart. We must be truly committed to developing a new frame of reference. We must come face to face and believe in our blackness and ourselves. We must believe our blackness is important to the world and to the Americas. We must also believe in our self-worth and our dignity. We must keep in mind at all times the words of the great black sage, W.E.B. Du Bois: the price of freedom is always less than the cost of oppression. Bob Marley implores us to relieve ourselves from mental slavery and reminds us none but ourselves can free our minds. Yeah. Om Shanti.
Hey, Sabi, you have something else Panda reading there? Yes? Then drop it down, man. How you are going, sir? Sure.
Stanichio, nananichio, oh. Ichio, nanichio, on a hole. Yeah. On a hole. Yeah.
When the dove cries for peace, the lion roars to call its mate. The eagle takes flight to find its prey.
Perhaps it's searching for a better way. Yeah.
I think I'm thinking too loud inside your head. I hope my thoughts don't disturb you.
I've been sitting alone here by the riverbank,
trying to get my point across. You see, there are questions my mind will not cipher. I keep running round my head.
Round again, round and around.
And round again.
Round again, round and around.
And round again. I guess by now you are starting to wonder what this madman is trying to say. There may be no logic to what you will discover, but you choose to listen anyway.
In the heart of the crying dove,
there is pain you and I can't deny. When the lion roars, the eagle tremble. Now there is no threat from the bear.
Round again, round and around.
And round again.
Round again, round and around.
And round again. Reality is too heavy to drag around. And if you won't, you are insane. I hear them knocking outside my head, trying to erase your brain.
Government is a government.
Yeah, man, the bodyguard is a fraud. And when they can't control you, they ship you off, go a big yard.
Government is a government.
Yeah, man, the bodyguard is a fraud. And when they can't control you, they ship you off, go a big yard.
Round again, round and around.
And round again.
Round again, round and around.
And round again. And so the story. And so the story. And so the story. And so.
Round again, round and around.
And round again.
Round again, round and around.
And round again.
Round again, round and around.
And round again.
Round again, round and around.
And round again. And so the story. The message is in the music. So the story. Call me Militant Moxie of the 1980s back then. I don't know. This one, Madman's Logic, was written and also recorded by Lloyd Cross, a.k.a. Le'Dion Pickney. Madman's Logic. And of course, I covered it with him doing the harmonizing bit. He also did the music for all 3 tracks. As a matter of fact, of the 22 songs on the Liberation album, the Carby Moxie Liberation album, the freely distributed 23 tracks Liberated album was done at the Lloyd Cross studio, music by Lloyd Cross. Black Man's Cry, We Must Believe, and Madman's Logic, respectively. And so if Lydie and I were in those hills in past New Year's days, then those may have been our presentation. Me no know, you probably would have to ask him. Rockaman Soul, the bosom of whom?
Soul is the bosom of Abraham. Rockaman soul is the bosom of Abraham. Rockaman soul is the bosom of Abraham. Oh, Rockaman soul, you think so low that you can't get under it. You think so low that you can't get under it. You think so low that you can't get under it. Oh, Rockaman soul. To Nineveh to warn the nation. Jonah went to Nineveh to warn the nation. Jonah went to Nineveh to warn the nation. Jonah went to Nineveh to warn. Rockaman soul is the bosom of faith.
Fefe Wilshire, happy New Year. Wilson Willipo, happy New Year. Peaches Wills, happy New Year. Happy New Year, Rolla Harris. Annette Mary Gale Powell, happy New Year. Happy New Year, Juliet Williams. Thank you, Evan the past. Thank you. We'll see what happens going forward. If I can do this Monday morning show as well. And if you just joined us, we said that we are playing music that used to, songs, kete drumming that used to come out of the hills of Jamaica, especially northeastern St. Thomas, Warwick Hills, and hills in Portland and St. Mary, and all those hills that Rastafarians used to gather and chant and sing and drum, and oh my, and it would travel all the way through the valleys into the towns, so we could stay into the towns, we could stay in our houses and hear these drumming and these chanting coming from the hills. So if you were from the 50s, 60s, 70s, if you were born in those decades, then and you're from Jamaica, then you will definitely understand today's music on New Year's Day. Just reaction. It's just some nostalgia, as we would say. Now, I don't know if anyone was able to call and wake up Barney Dudley, but this combination of Bonnie and Skitter, Bonnie happened to be Barney Dudley's pooper, and this was produced by Prince Buster at the Prince Buster Shack in Kingston. Bonnie and Skitter. Bonnie, like I said, was the late Bonnie was Barney Dudley's father. So you can still call him, wake him up, tell him that we are featuring his dad right about now. From 1961 comes Chubby. Michael P., good morning, Happy New Year. Long John, good morning, Happy New Year. Chubby. Chubby. Oh, we used to say something else. Right, big brother? Weed. Or is it seed? Every Dr. Graham, good morning to you and your lovely husband, Paul. I love no one but you. All the way down there in Florida. I love no one but you. A Prince Buster produced track by Bonnie and Skitter. And of course, like I said, Bonnie was Stone Love's Barney Dudley's pooper. Happy New Year, Barney. Here's hoping that your annual Christmas party went well. Brethren, water more than flour. Water more than flour, if you know what I mean. And if I missed last night inside of Amazura, then right now I'm likely to miss anything. I love no one but Chubby by Bonnie and Skitter, 1961 Kete drum track. Produced by Prince Buster, voice of the people. Jimmy Starsky, I hope you had a good night last night. Happy New Year, sir. And continue your great entertainment presentation. And don't watch no face. Don't watch no face. Just do what you gotta do and do it with the best of your ability. Don't watch no face. Jimmy Starsky, just keep doing. Now here's another 1961 production by Prince Buster. Here it is, and I know you all gonna like this one. It's a Christmas Day special. Get the drum in music. Language on New Year's Day. No indecent language on New Year's Day. Start the New Year's right. Carolina, Get the drum in. Rasta music. Gary Earl, Happy New Year. Bongo Manako. Rare and obscure. I give you warning. Bongo Manako. I'm giving you warning. Jeremy Cliff.
Giving you the warning. A new day is dawning.
It's the new year.
So better be prepared. When Bongo Man gets here,
Forward the link to a friend or two. Share it among friends. Ask them to tune in. It's a New Year's Day special. And I know some of you have already started with your New Year's resolution. Some of which will be broken before the day is out. Some maybe tomorrow, maybe 2 days, 3 days down the road. Maybe a week and your resolution would have been broken. And it's not easy to adopt something new, you know. I should say it's not easy to get rid of something old. And that's what resolution is all about. Trying to get rid of something stagnant, something negative from the past. It's not an easy thing to do, but you know what's easy to do? To adopt something new. So I tell you what, folks. Instead of trying to get rid of something old and negative in your life, instead of trying to get rid of something old and negative in your life, adopt something new and positive. Because in time, that thing which is new and positive will replace that which is old and negative. You don't get rid of negativity that easy, folks. You have to fill the void. You have to fill that. You have to fill that position. Two people cannot sit in this chair at the same time. They cannot occupy the same space and the chair at the same time. Someone may sit in my lap, yes, but they're not sitting on the chair. They're sitting on me. So when you replace when you replace negativity with positivity, then you would have gotten rid of something old and negative. So don't stress it. You know, it's not gonna happen. And over the years, we have all tried to get rid of something old. You know, with this New Year's resolution, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and before you know it, you're back to the same old pattern, and sometimes even worse, even deeper in a negative state of mind and a negative consciousness than before. So adopt something new and positive. The essence of it is to embrace something new and positive. And in time, that which you have embraced, which is new and positive, will replace that which is old and negative. That's an easier way to do it. Getting rid of something old is never, ever. If you don't believe me, some of you have been trying to get rid of your man friend or your lady friend. Right? It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, man. There's some attachment there that, and I'm not telling you to go out and find somebody new now, you know, because when it comes down to it, folks, we are attracted to who and what we are, what we have become. You know, we are attracted to that. So sometimes you say, how these things happen to me all the time? Why can't I find a good man? Or why can't I find a good woman? Or why can't good things happen to me? All negative. Because we attract those things. We attract into our lives. In physicality, opposite attract. But in spirituality, that which we all are, likeness attract. So when we keep attracting people who are negative in our lives, take a look in the mirror, folks, because there is something about us that is attracting those who we are trying to get away from. And the only reason why you know that something negative is happening to you or to us, it's because we all know, we all have the qualities, the good qualities in us. And so therefore, when our good qualities are awake, then we are able to discern or see the negativity that we have adopted. Now we were not created with negative qualities. We adopt them. And then we embrace them. And after a while, our negative qualities have replaced our good qualities. But we don't lose our good qualities. We still have them, but we are operating under negativity because that has taken over our being. Rosemary Castro Cooper, Happy New Year to you too. Much blessing, much love, much love, much love. Iselin Brown, I tell you, if everyone was like Iselin Brown, trust me, yo. I have a lot of people who don't miss our shows, but some of them might sign on late. But I do believe that Iselin Brown sign on before I sign on. She's never upset that she's never late. Winston Jones, Happy New Year to you too, my brother, Mr. Music Man, he calls me. Winston Jones down there in Houston, Texas. I lived in New York for a long time. This is actually where I met him. The first song I wrote, or the second song I wrote, was sung by him, Winston Jones. The first one I wrote was sung by the late what's his name again from Trinidad? Oh my, what's his name again? Ooh. Bongo Man come and gone. It will come. It will come. But Winston Jones is now in Houston, Texas. And Winston, I see you just joined us. I don't know if you were anywhere else, but you just joined us on Facebook. And we said that we are playing music here today, music from not necessarily 50s, 60s, and 70s, but back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s in the hills, especially in Eastern St. Thomas and the Warwick Hills in St. Andrew and the Portland Hills and the St. Mary Hills, or those parishes in particular. Rastafarians used to gather during New Year's Day, and these are some of the chanting and the kettle drumming and smoking, and we're not smoking right now. I mean, there's smoke coming from the studio, but it's not because of, it's not a vegetable matter that I'm burning. It's just fire in the studio right about now. The studio beneath the cellar beneath the cellar studio. Monica Francis, Happy New Year to you too, love. Gretel Blake, Happy New Year to you too. So those are the kind of music that we're playing. So it's more of a nostalgic day today on Wake Up Radio. It's a special day today, Wake Up Radio. And we are also saying that going forward, if you are interested and think it is necessary, then we will also add a 10 to 12 Monday morning program to go along with the Friday at Soundchat at 9 o'clock, the Saturday right here in my space at 10 o'clock, the Sunday at 8 o'clock at Soundchat, and then back here. So we alternate Soundchat and Wake Up Radio space Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday as we go forward. Now take a listen to this next one, folks. This next one is very, very important. And when I come back on the other side, I have a little story with it.
Ayata, your daughter, from Venturian border, a come.
So it's Bongo Man a come and Woman a come.
Ayata, woman a come. Ayata, woman a come. Ayata, a come to sound. malungo man.
Remember, we are simulcasting on the Wake Up Radio app, on YouTube, Wake Up Radio, YouTube, Carl B. Moxie Twitch page,
We speak the language of the breeze
and of course the Carl B. Moxie Facebook page.
and harmonize it with the symphonies in the trees. And when I'm in my solitude, I can hear the breeze singing to me. Not imaginary sounds, but true melodies of my beautiful Lungo Malungo my love. So if you see him before I do, please give him my heart message so true. Tell him I ja 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 from Venturian border. Umanaco.
Yeah, 1960s rumba dancer Margarita Mahfoud, born in Jamaica of Lebanese parentage. This was her only known recording. She was once married to boxer Rudolph Bent. Remember Rudolph Bent, big brother Jocelyn? Yeah, she was once married to him. However, on New Year's Eve night in 1965, she was forced out of body by her living boyfriend, trombonist Don Drummonds. He was found guilty, but also was found to be mentally unfit to go to prison, and so he was committed to the Bellevue Hospital in Kingston, where 3 years later, in 1969, he was found dead. Some say he committed suicide through hanging. Some say Margarita's friends got to him first, while others say the present government had a hand in tying the knot. And no pun intended. None mentira. Mix up. Pata story. You know. Margarita Mahfoud. Woman a come. Claudette Spence. My word. Happy New Year, love.
Mahalia,
Penthouse David Brooks again.
Sleeping one night when the father vision I and said I want you to be another follower of I. Knot up your hair and lead a righteous life, son. You will be blessed as a Rastafari. I had to make a living, I had a family. Food we must eat and clothes we must wear. Never had a bus fare, not a red cent around. I took a walk downtown, a job must be found. A sign said,
help wanted. Down here, pretty people need not apply. No one who hold nigga, no Rastafari.
Long hair freaky people need not apply. No one who hold nigga, no Rastafari. Long hair freaky people need not apply. No one who hold nigga, no Rastafari. So I put me dreadlocks under me tongue. I stepped inside to ask him why. You're a fine young man, he said, I think you will do. You look ambitious, intelligent too. Take off your hat, have a seat, my son. I will be back with the application.
Long hair, pretty people need not apply. No one who hold nigga, no Rastafari.
So I took off my hat just like him request. You should have seen him hiding under the dress. I let the dreadlocks down till it touched the ground. Him run so fast and tumble down. I said, wait, Mr. Wicked, don't run like you're mad. I represent the Almighty God. Equality and justice stand for all. Discrimination against Rasta must fall. All you possess you rob from I know. You're calling off the air but don't want Rastafari. Stop your lies, stop your cry and listen well. Mark my words, time will tell. If you won't employ no Rasta man, keep running as fast as you can. Who never run, we have to run. Them have to run when Rasta man come. If the sign says,
people need not apply. Whole nigga no Rastafari.
Down here freaky people need not apply.
Megan E. James, welcome.
Rastafari.
Happy New Year, love.
Freaky people need not apply. No one old nigga, no Rastafari. Long hair freaky people need not apply. No one
old nigga, no Rastafari.
Long hair freaky people.
Happy New Year.
No one old nigga, no Rastafari.
It's the New Year's Day special. Gretel Smith, Happy New Year again and again and again. Never get weary yet. Kete drum music. Rastafarian music. New Year's Day music. Of the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. Places like Balanka Hills, Warwicker Hills, Hills of St. Mary, Hills of Portland.
I am the man you love to eat. I used to sit down in the slums of Ghost Town and Trench Town. Back a wall, no clothes to hide my nakedness. Filth and mosquitoes smelling, biting 400 years of black flesh. Scarred by whips and sticks. I am the man, locks entangled in your nightmares of Medusas and Gorgons. Unkept religious beliefs that pierce the side of your Jesus in the sky. Your vinegar has turned to blood, your water to mud.
I don't care what dirty Babylon say, what they say I am.
on your life of neo-colonialistic attitudes. Yes, I am the man that came in clouds of ganja smoke.
Andel Forgy, good afternoon.
Yet not killing you.
Happy New Year to you, sir.
Seeing a black god, casting doubts in your mind about your unexposed spiritual being.
Thank you, Chongi.
Casting clear pictures of an existence drowned by false concepts of reality. Black was beauty until I walked with my bare feet, touching your tarry pavements of sadistic heat.
Get weary yet. So we down in the valley for a very long time. We never get weary. We've been in the hills for a very long time. Hills of St. Thomas, Portland, St. Mary, St. Andrew.
You would have accepted if I came via Times Magazine or Vogue. If only you were exposed to life beyond your mid.
Beverly Piper Leon.
I am the man.
Happy New Year to you and the Piper family.
I used to sit down in the slums of Ghost Town, Trench Town, Bacawal. No clothes to hide my nakedness. Filth and mosquitoes smelling, biting 400 years of black flesh. Scarred by whips and sticks. Yes, I am the man you love to hate. Look, I am now your next door neighbor.
Don't look now. I'm your next door neighbor. After all these years of hate. After all these years of hate and despise. Don't look now, but I'm your next door neighbor. As a matter of fact, you're paying me rent. From whence you live, I now own it.
Rastafari!
Yeah, Chongi, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I'm on my waters, right? And you're right. And I'm on my waters. My H2O waters. I'm on the H2O.
Oh, let the power fall on high, for I let the power.
There's still time to forward the link to a friend. Give a call to a friend. Shoot a text to a friend. Tell them to tune in.
Oh, give I justice, peace and love, for I give I justice, peace and love. Tell I how long will the wicked reign, for I give I justice, peace and love. So let the power fall on I. Oh, let the power fall on high, for I let the power fall on high. Oh, let the power from Zion fall on high. Let the power fall on high. Oh, give I justice, peace and love, for I give I justice, peace and love. Tell I how long will the wicked reign, for I give I justice,
9-4. Beverly Piper Leon, what happened to your family? What happened to Sonia? What happened to Marjorie? Especially Sonia. I'm sure she would enjoy these. Beverly, you selfish too. You enjoy it by yourself too. It's 5 minutes to the top of the hour.
So let the power fall and I, alright. Let the power fall and I.
Yeah, Chuggy, H2O to the world.
Fall and I, let the power fall and I. Oh, let the wicked burn in flames for I.
So says Max Romeo, my namesake.
Oh, let the wicked burn to ash for I.
Thank you, Claudette Spence.
Burn in flames and let the power fall and I. For I, let the
Power fall and... Ooh, I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. Because I know a lot of you are just plain lazy. Plain lazy. And don't understand what it means to include and involve other people's participation in this. Some of you guys are just plain damn lazy. The system is set up, Long John and Michael P. set up the system that if I ask you, or even if I don't ask you to forward the link, especially you guys on Facebook, it shows when you do so. It doesn't show who does it, but it shows that it's done. So if 10 of you forward the link, the 10 will show as a number that 10 has shared it. You guys, you're on there, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 of you are on there, and you don't share it. You don't share it. What's the matter? You don't understand how to share something on your device? If you don't understand and you're an elderly person, ask your young ones. They will show you. And it says right there on your device. Share. Simple. Share. Just click on the share button. That's all you gotta do. Damn. Uno lazy, man. Uno lazy. Trust me, yo. Uno lazy. Charmaine Davis strong. Them lazy. Claudette Spence. Them lazy.
I saw Selassie, I stretched forth his hand to take I cross Jordan River.
Do it now, Monica Francis. Do it now. You don't have to be off. I don't have to complete the program. Share it now.
I saw Selassie, I stretched forth his hand to take I cross Jordan River. On our way to Zion. Zion, oh Rastafari. Zion, oh Rastafari.
That's the only way we can build an audience here, folks.
Rastafari. Zion, oh Lord.
My friends are not your friends, so your friends don't necessarily will get a notification from me that I'm on. You share the link, and they will know. And in turn, they will share it if you ask them to.
The man that heard the word of Jah,
damn,
shall be burned in fire.
Don't take no rocket scientist to do this,
And accept it.
If me can do it, then everybody can do it.
On our merry way to Zion.
And if it sound like me a kosuno, then me a kosuno. Uno lazy. Uno damn lazy. Let me shut my mouth because you know someone who will bex with me and sign off. You know someone who will bex and sign off.
Hear the word of
I love you anyway.
I shall be
Happy New Year!
in fire. The man that
Iselin Brown says, set new goals and embrace the possibilities that the new year brings. Happy New Year to you again. Thank you, love.
hear the word of Jah and accept it shall be his heart desire. All our merry way
to Zion. Somebody, anybody say version. Anybody, somebody say version.
I saw Selassie, I stretch forth his hand to take I cross Jordan River.
Patrick Wright, good afternoon.
I'm the fullest thereof. World, I'm they that dwell therein. For we found upon the seas, I'm established upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hills of the Lord? I will still stand in his holy place. Only give to the clean hands and the pure in heart. You have not to be sold unto vanity. Now I'm going to deceive you. You shall receive the blessing from the Lord God, and the righteousness from the God of his salvation. Now this is the generation of them that see him, that will see thy face, O Jacob, Selah. Now lift up your head, O ye gates, and be lifted up everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? Lord strong and mighty, Lord mighty in battle. Now lift up your head, O ye gates, and be lifted up everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts, he is the King of glory. The man that heard the word of Jah and accept it shall be his heart desire. All our merry way
To Zion. Karen Williams.
be pure and clean, to rally round the red, gold, and green.
Happy New Year.
And let the word of thy mouth and the meditation of thy heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Jah.
Selah.
Thy Redeemer.
Selah.
Kings of kings, and lords of lords, conquering line of the tribe of Judah. Elect of God, mighty God, ever living God, earth's rightful ruler. The man that heard the word of Jah and accept it shall be his heart desire.
Dulce Aniford, Happy New Year to you too. To Zion.
Now love you one another like you love your mother, and blessing will follow you continually. All the gift of God is eternal life.
And they murmur unto themselves, saying, there is none worthy to take the book of 7 seals and to open. And one of the elders said, Rastaman weep not, Bingy man weep not, Congo man weep not. Behold the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb with the spirit of Jehovah. And as he took the book from the hand of he that sat on the throne, they all fell down before him, singing a new song, singing, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seven seas.
DJ Andy King, Happy New Year to you. DJ Andy King of the Bronx, Happy New Year to you, sir.
Rastaman be not, Bingy man be not, Congo man be not. We're going to Holy Mount Zion. That time has come. Rastaman.
E.T. Webster.
Bingy man weep not.
Rastaman weep not.
Congo man weep not. That time has come. Hey. Yes, they all murmured unto themselves, saying, there is none worthy to take the book of seven seals and to open. And one of the elders said, Rastaman weep not, Bingy man weep not, Congo man weep not. That time has come. Rastaman weep not, Coptic man, Bingy man weep not, EWF man, live up, yeah. Congo man weep not. That time has come. Our only channel.
It's more and more of Dennis Brown with Uncle Carl, Uncle Carl, Uncle Carl, Uncle Carl.
Now that the change has come, we must have some fun. Now that the change has come, we must have some fun. Watching the kids playing on the lawn, they're looking gay as the bright sun shines. Nothing to worry about.
Wilson Willie Pooh, are you still there?
'Cause now the change is here. Now that the change has come, we'll be praying all day long. Now that the change has come, we'll unite and live as one. We'll stop fussing and fighting among ourselves. 'Cause now we've seen the light. Nothing to worry about, nothing at all. 'Cause now the change is here.
Yo, Carl B, stop the music. Listen, stop the music, man. What a wicked one-away tune, man. You see, tune like them there, you have to play more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. You see, one-away tune, and another tune for ramp with. So wheel up, pull it up, and play it again. One-away, Carl B. Only you can do it. Trust me, no cost me.
Now that the change has come, we must have some fun. Now that the change has come, we must have some fun.
It's more and more Dennis Brown with Uncle Carl, Uncle Carl, Uncle Carl, Uncle Carl.
As the bright sun shines, nothing to worry about, nothing at all, 'cause now the change is here. Now that the change has come, we'll be praying all day long. Now that the change has come, we'll unite and live as one. We'll stop fussing and fighting among ourselves, 'cause now we've seen the light. Nothing to worry about, nothing at all, 'cause now the change is here. We'll stop fussing and fighting among ourselves, 'cause now we've seen the light. Nothing to worry about, nothing at all, 'cause now the change is here. Now that the change has come, we'll be praying all day long. Now that the change has come, we'll unite and live as one. Now that the change has come, the change has come, yeah. Come on, boy. Say your name is too. My name is Kunta Kinte.
Kunta Kinte, Kunta Kinte.
As our trees were black once way down to Gambia, West Africa. In my father's village in the year 1750, I Kunta Kinte was born. To my mother Binta and my father Amara, trained to be a man at the age of 17. I was then captured, shot, and chain and branded as I made my feet across the Atlantic Ocean. Ain't no more love, ain't no more devotion in a ship called Lord Ligonier. I couldn't even get to breathe the fresh air. In the dark holes of the ship, I suffered from pain, heartache, misery, and seasickness. As I remained helpless, said they made us stop at Jamaica. As they reached Jamaica, said they made us stop, and sold me as a slave on the corner spot. Yeah. With five, sold to Maserena. I put down a plantation in a care of a brother called a Fiddler, who later became my friend. Please, Mr. Fiddler, they can play me a song.
Kunta Kinte. Don't run, Kunta Kinte.
I would have never do a thing like that. God says, let me try one time on a pretty waistline. Try another time on a top, me don't want to stop fight from God.
Viola Derby, Happy New Year.
Hey Kizzy, even though you need me, stay put. Kizzy, you better get busy. Come on, Serena's coming. Fittest of the fittest shall stand. Only righteous man shall stand. This a judgment. Wicked got no followers, all it says.
Delta Young, Happy New Year.
Biggest feel the truth. We got to live upright and right and stay.
But when I speak of the road, I refer to a foundation. And sometimes refer to a nation. Cause it's a black road. United we stand and divided we fall.
Don't run, Kunta Kinte. Don't run, don't run, don't run. Stand still, stand still.
Oh yeah, I remember being Jerusalem by the rivers of Babylon. Where we sat down and there we wept when we remember Zion. For the wicked carried us away captivity, required from us a song. How can we sing King Alpha's song in a strange land? By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down and there we wept when we remember Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down and there we wept when we remember Zion.
Luciano.
Oh, let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart
Sing it if you know it.
be acceptable in thy sight, oh, for I. Oh, let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart be acceptable in thy sight, oh, for I.
For they that carried us away into captivity and wasted our days while us saw. But we hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. And if I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, raise it.
Wicked carried us away captivity, required from us a song. How can we sing King Alpha's song in a strange land?
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Selah. For we are sure that the sons and daughters of Zion,
Edmond Sadio, Happy New Year.
around the throne of Jah, singing a song of praise unto him in a rightful place of creation. Hailing Jah,
Rastafari. It's New Year's Day. New Year's Day special program on Wake Up Radio. Kete drumming and all.
Oh, let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart
be acceptable.
Aluta continua. The struggle continues. You gave I King James Version. King James was a white man. You built I dangerous weapons to kill I own black man. You sold the land God gave I and taught I to be covetous. What other wicked deeds have you got in mind? Tell me what
are you gonna do to stop these daily crimes?
You hear me?
Bring back Maccabee version
Original.
that God gave to black man. I said to take back your King James version that belongs to the white man. Black man, get up, stand up on your foot and give black God the glory. Black man, get up, stand up on your foot. I said to give Rasta the glory.
Original, original, original. So you fi bring back original version. And we no want no more confusion. And you fi bring up back original version. Present it to the nation. I no want no more confusion. In a this your love. Love your sister, love your brother, man. And let's join hand in hand and be strong. We no want no more war, no more confusion. So make we live up and don't to judge a plan.
Tracy Bowes, Happy New Year.
And give black God the glory. Black man, get up, stand up on your foot. I said to give Rasta the glory.
Bring back Maccabee version
that God gave to
black man.
I said to take back the King James version that belongs to the white man. Man, get up, stand up on your foot and give Rasta the glory. Black man, get up and know yourself. I said to give Rasta the glory.
It's your Babylon story. It couldn't hold me. It couldn't hold me. Say that you flip up with the wicked story. It couldn't hold me. It couldn't hold me. So that you bring back original. Original.
Get up, stand up.
Original.
Get up.
Fire, fire, fire.
That's a rather of the day.
Bring back
Let the word of God shine bright along the way. And words of Satan surely keep away this day. That's what the really got to say.
I see the darkness. I want to see the light. 3-1, a murder.
Donna White, Philly Bird, Happy New Year.
3-1, a murder. So say a little prayer for the people in the jungle. Say a little prayer for the people in the garden. 3-1, a murder. 3-1, a murder. I say me right as rain. I say me right as rain. Say a little prayer for the people in T-Valley. Say a little prayer for the people in Erima. 3-1, a murder. Don't you know? 3-1, a murder.
Pauline Pasco, Happy New Year.
3-1,
a murder. 3-1, a murder.
Say a little prayer for the teacher. And I say me right. I say me right
as rain.
I say me right
as rain. 3-1, a murder.
So I want to say a little prayer for me, sir.
Thank you, Donna White.
Babies die, children cry. Let me
Mothers cry, fathers die. Hold on. Say a little for the people in the ghetto. I want you say a little prayer for the people in the garden.
Let them say a little prayer.
That's all I could say.
Everybody say, come on, say a little prayer. No
Rare and obscure.
For the man, for the woman.
Wake Up Radio.
Babies cry
on Facebook.
in the jungle.
Simulcasting on YouTube. Wake Up Radio YouTube. On the Wake Up Radio app as well. Don't forget the Carl B. Moxie Twitch page. Those are the mediums on which we are bringing you Wake Up Radio. 3.1 a murder. Aho, aho, aho. Rhythm up. It's a special New Year's Day program. Our first for 2024. And depends on the feedback that I get today. We'll see if we will continue Mondays at 10 o'clock in the morning. Making it a 4-day broadcast. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 3.1 a murder. If the responses are favorable, then we will make a schedule for Monday morning as well. From 10 until 12. And whatever brata comes along, like you're getting the brata now. But if you just joined us, folks, we commenced the program playing some Kete drum music, Rasta music, that used to be played in terms of drumming and chanting on the hills of St. Thomas, Portland, St. Mary, St. Andrew, by Rastas in the 50s, 60s, and 1970s on New Year's Day. And so we reminisce a bit, some nostalgic music. 3.1 a murder. Rhythm up. Happy New Year, everybody. Have a safe and prosperous New Year. Live each moment like it's your last. Love yourself. Love your fellow man. Most of all, love God. Donovan Bam Bam Gaynor from Jamaica. Welcome, welcome. 3.1 a murder. I know last night was a tough night for many of you. But a lot of you set your clock to alarm to wake up at 10 o'clock this morning so that you could tune in on this New Year's Day special. £3.1 a murder. Yeah, man, oh man, what a lovely day. What a lovely day. From the cellar beneath my cellar, I can see the light coming through the creases, you know, because I can't see outside. There's no window down down here in the cellar, beneath the cellar. I can see the light coming through, and so I know it's a lovely day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, Happy New Year, Donovan. I hope all is well with you and your family. Read him up!
First time I've met you, girl, you never want me to go away. It seems like you are tempting me, but I will always tell you this, girl, you cannot hold me responsible if I commit a crime. You cannot hold me responsible if I commit a crime. You cannot hold me responsible. I'll sit and watch you, girl, right from the start. All of those tricks and movements I have observed carefully. If I commit a crime, you cannot hold me responsible. If I commit a crime, you cannot hold me responsible.
Them not call me the version king for nothing. Read him up.
And one day I was invited to Augustown by a young man named Jonah. And when me go to Augustown, me go see Brother Bedward standing. He said him whole Auntie Mary spin her around, he go deeper in the healing stream. He said that if you dip them Bedward, dip in a healing stream. He said that if you dip them deep, but not too deep. Deep them to cure bad feeling. For some come from the south with them big yabba mouth. Dip them in a healing stream. For some come from the north with them mouth full of fat. Dip them in a healing stream. And some come from the west and them I say them are the best. Dip them in a healing stream. Till you some come from the east like a big leg of beef. Dip them in a healing stream, yeah. Selling in the synagogue, some work camping in the synagogue.
If you want to learn about Persia, you have to stop at this station.
Kete drum. Read him up. Somebody say version. before we had the version. Let's get a lick of the eye, Sean. No, give me the version now. Give me the version now.
The dread you up for love, cause if I got something to dumb. The fire up above, the rub is a dumb. The fire up above, the rub is a dumb. You rub and go down, and you dub and come up. You rub and go down, and then you dub and come up. When I take off my time, it's a dance up around. We flash open dread and you will run out of your bed. We take off your shirt, you will dub into the dirt. We take off your shoes and everybody down. For lovers, I would say, I love you, little girl. I love you, little girl. I love you, little girl who's not a good girl.
Rhythm up. Rhythm up.
Some DJs play the hits long before they happen, and rightly so. And we play the hits long after they happen. And rightly so. And I know yours DJ, and I know yours DJ, and I know yours R.E. Moxie. Yep.
Greetings, massive. Hey. Wagwan, Jamaica.
Wriggle this, wriggle that. Oliver said it's informative, it's enlightening, it's educational, and highly spiritual. Gets me the wriggle. Oh, you're bright, so you're right. It's called B Moxie on the Wake Up Call.
For lovers, I would say, I love you, little girl. I love you, little girl. I love you, little girl who's not a good.
You are listening to Wake Up Radio, and I'm your host DJ Carl B. Moxie. And people who listen to other people, those other people, they listen to us. Yep.
Radio is so nice again with you, Uncle Carl. You're so sweet.
You're sweet, boy. You're sweet. You're sweet, boy. Sweet like sugar, boy. Thank you, Chungy.
Maxi. CB. Full 100.
Still? Still, Chungy, still?
Absolutely delightful.
Listen to Calvi Maxi. Ay, Dios mío.
So hello, Carol.
me soap better than peeler. Get wet up, water upload like them's river. But now I'm deep done, ready for them, I'm not stallion. Walking with a vengeance. Carol, I say hello, Carol. If you want to know me, you know. Laugh all I me know you give me fun. I know I find fun till you're black and blue. Carol, long time you giving me gun, me pass your friend, them and them laugh. Like Superman and Batman, every day me in the mask. You burn me night, you burn me day as hard as you can. Man, I'll make some of me and I call me Tarzan. You carry man on me house, man, I'll sleep overnight. But no one like gun you in a broad daylight. And most of your friends, you tell me them a man that can of nothing. All of them me cousin a woman, so I say hello, Carol. If you want to know me, you know. Yeah, you look at her all the time, you know that give me fun. And now I find fun till you're burn. So hello, Carol, climb on your back. 33 on and you skin until you're mad. Hello, Carol, you pass your place at the end. Sitting and passion, you're running out your friend. You hear? Carol, your papa can't help you. You could have butt like yours. Bring your mother, come and she get bun. Me no passion, cause now I am hot. Bubbly like a tree, give you a bumper. Whiling with a vengeance. And I man say hello, Carol. You know me, you know. Long time me know you give me fun. And now I'm quite done until you're black and blue. Carol, all them whatever light you used to put in on me head. Say every weekend one night your grandmother bed. But keep on money me send you go to night school. All them time they you and you in a swimming pool. Now you cup overflow and the fun done. Set yourself straight and wine kill you with.
Not noise, not noise. Not noise. Definitely not noise at all.
Me can't find my lady. She gonna leave me. When the know she love sugar lonely. I want to ask that. Sure.
Hello, Carol. I'm depending on you. 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 I catch a fever and fresh cold, so I'm depending on you. From my heart and soul, so I'm depending on you.
Oh, mama, love you. Oh, mama, need you. Oh, me want you side of me. If I get past and I see you, say me, it a go hurt me. When you're in my arms, you always make me feel so happy. You alone be in my life, and I want no other lady. Make the child feel on my body, a shiver, you're the only nurse for me. Don't know what me would I do if you're gonna leave me, because
my mama forsake me, yet my daddy won't see me. Now I'm like a bachelor with no relation.
Sing it if you know it.
Hello, Carol. I'm depending on you. Hello, Carol. I'm depending on you. Hello, Carol. I'm depending on you. Hello, Carol. I'm depending on you.
woman, the way you go to me, me not go let you go. Don't make million, you not go send me go. Come back quick and me a wait for you. You never die, and you know it's true.
Sugar Roy from out of the UK.
Depending on you.
Beautiful girl.
Sugar Roy and Conrad Crystal.
I'm depending on
an astute cover of
so much tears.
Hello, Carol.
Like a flow.
Father Herman Mac, Happy New Year.
My mama forsake me.
Indeed.
Yet my daddy won't see me.
Indeed.
Now I'm like
a chiller
with no
relation.
Hello, Carol. I'm depending on you.
Carolina, wine your body, girl. Make them know say I'm from my them.
Shaggy. Carolina, the voice of Shaggy. Now, if you just joined us, folks, we commence today's New Year's Day show by stating that if you grew up in Jamaica in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, then you would understand the reason for today's New Year's Day program on Wake Up Radio. And if you lived in northeastern St. Thomas, in close proximity to places like Balanca Hills, Bad Fountain Hills, Sunning Hills, mountains in Portland, mountains in St. Mary, mountains in other parishes like St. Andrew, the hills, you know, where Rastafarians would knock kete drums and sing and chant psalms all day long in those respective hills location in Jamaica back in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s on New Year's Day. And so we took you back there from 10 o'clock until this year moment. And we hope that we are able to bring back some memories to you today, folks. Some of you, if not most of you. So we hope you enjoyed it. And once again, it's our first show for the 2024 year, the new year. And so we may continue Monday mornings right here at 10 o'clock, making it a 4-day program, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And so we may continue on Mondays right here on Wake Up Radio from 10 until noon. So tell a friend to tell a friend that today you can catch us, on Mondays you can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and the brand new Wake Up Radio app. And on Saturdays, you can also catch us on 6:20 a.m. radio, WSNR radio, and all the before mentioned social media as well. And Fridays and Sundays, the usual, for the past 4 years at Soundchat Radio. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we hope to bring you, or we look forward to bringing you programs on once on broadband radio and simulcast on social media the other 3 days as well. So we're going to leave you here. And again, or on your telephone number, if you haven't had it yet, it's right over my head if you're looking. It's right over my head at 646-205-0800. Right above my head, it's there. If it's not big enough, then I'll read it for you. 646-205-0800. You can feel free to call us while we are on air. It's not a number that you're likely to get us on if we're off the air. I'd have to be around the phone to hear it ring because it doesn't ring in the studios. It only lights up. So it's my regular number. You guys know it. And if you want to advertise with us, it's 718-288-1087. 718-288-1087. It's also my cell number. Okay? But the on-air number is 646-205-0800. 0800. So lock it in. And this is how we commence today's show, the journey of the drums. And so if you didn't catch us at the beginning, this is what it sounded like. The history of the music, the drumming music.
It began in Africa. Thousands of years before the coming of...
Let me do that again.
It began in Africa. Thousands of years before the coming of the black prophet Jesus. As a matter of fact, archaeologists now admit Africa is where it all began, evidently. It began with an inventive black man, perhaps astounded at the beauty of the universe around him, as his tribesmen worshipped the divine manifestations of that beauty in all things. The sun, a rock, the lush tropical trees of the jungles. So he began to beat on a log, just jiving at first, but high on all that beauty and what it meant to him. He beat that first crude drum to express his amazement, perhaps his joy at his surroundings. It was a very simple beat at first, and then, as my man's understanding of his environment grew, so did his expression of his emotions through mankind's first drum. The log grew larger, changed shape, became a show-enough drum, and the beat grew more complex. The cadence was picked up, and different beats began to have different meanings. The expression grew into a more refined art form. Percussion, music, the fundamental monitor from space to space. Soon, the African developed his natural flair for percussion, for the beat, passed it on to his brothers and sisters when he saw they had the flair too, and a form of communication evolved on more than simply one level. The African telephone of that day did not ring, but beat it into your head. It summoned other tribes from far away to listen to messages of soul with a solid beat. With their hands, with crudely fashioned mallets, then fine drumsticks, they kept on, and with stamping feet and rhythmic chants, they became identified forever with the jungle beat. And there's a lot more to that beat than meets and greets the ear. For then came the white men. With guns and Bibles they came, with greed and lust for human beings to sell for molasses and rum and money. They didn't invent slavery, they refined it and reduced its level of human devastation to levels unheard of in the world. To this land, they brought kidnapped Africans, Bibles they didn't believe in themselves, and syphilis. The Bibles and disease did better than the Africans. African princes and queens, our nobility, jumped overboard slave ships to avoid what they saw as the ultimate indignity. Some starved themselves, and the slavers actually developed tools designed to force folks to be fed. Here in slave trading America, the drum beat was much different. Feet replaced the gnarled, heavy-veined hands as they attempted vainly in most cases to beat out an escape route to freedom over many dirt roads, many swampy paths. For millions of us, escape meant death. But life went on for many of us. In our misery, pain, and never-ending suffering, we found very little peace, but peace right on. We found some peace in the old spirituals, which was the only music allowed at one time, the only words allowed besides yes, boss, please, and thank you. In the hope for eventual liberation, we found joy, and in the slave church, an expression of that joy was beat out with tambourines. Then, in his mourning in the field, the perpetual blues, his brief glimpses at earthly joy, the black man's soul discovered the symbol. And the blues, gospel, and other instruments of music, he wed African tradition, which the slave masters found impossible to destroy, to certain European instruments, to most of them. But the African soul remained with those instruments with a beat, percussion instruments. The strings of the bass violin can be plucked or beaten. The piano, a percussion instrument too, with small hammers beating strings hidden from view, as the fingers beat the keys corresponding to each hammer. We gave the world the beat and lyrical melodies of oppression in all its forms. Stephen Foster, with his poison pen, pimped the sorrows and joys of cotton-picking Africans, but like a never-ending fountain of soul, we kept the beat and kept it moving and improving and grooving until today, even though raw soul has been altered to sound like rock and roll, acid rock, the Liverpool sound while living fools clown. Don't go for that, my people, because deep in your sun-kissed souls, you know hard rock came from hard knocks. And you are sun-kissed, you know. People of the sun, with permanent tans that do not match flesh-colored band-aids. We are one with warm tropical nature. If we have to, we can deal with the cold, but you can easily imagine yourself with a bongo under a palm tree, now can't you? Or playing a guitar on a surfboard. Tell the truth, can't you? But try imagining yourself playing a saxophone on a snowmobile, or tap dancing on skis. No way. Later, when brothers and sisters were sitting around drinking home brew and corn liquor from jelly jars, they picked up spoons, and not having anything to eat with them, they beat with them. Some of us, still today, drink from jelly and peanut butter jars. Seem like it make the stuff you're drinking taste better. Try dropping one of those fine, exquisite, expensive wine glasses and see what happens. Then try dropping one of those durable squat jars. Not only will it refuse to break, but its beating with the floor results in percussion, which results in musical sound due to its unique structure. And our music has dominated this culture, and the courage and unstoppable qualities of this indefinable, indescribable beat now begins anew to dominate politics, business, and all that we endeavor to do. For we know that we are the beaters of drums and other things to which we can impart raw soul. We are the beaters, but we will never be beaten.
So this is where we came in this morning at 10 o'clock. And 1 hour and check that, 3 hours and 5 minutes and 3 seconds later, we are going out where we came in with Jim Ingram, the history, the journey of our music starting with the drums. Thank you, Jim. We are mighty, mighty proud of your sharing, sir. And Sonia Vassal Anderson, wow, you missed 3 hours of the show, unfortunately. But like I said, going forwards, another Monday morning we will be here. And you can add in the Friday, Saturday, Sunday to that schedule. So make it 4 mornings. Tell your friends, tell your family members where they can find Wake Up Radio, where they can find your Uncle Carl B. Moxie. Joanne Taylor, did you leave and come back? Happy holidays, my dear sis. Happy New Year to you and your family, Joanne Taylor, and to everyone on Facebook and YouTube and the Carl B. Moxie Twitch page and the Wake Up Radio app. Download it, please. It's a one-time download. If you download it one time, you don't have to keep downloading it or trying to download it. It sits on your device forever. And not forgetting the Wake Up Radio YouTube page. Those are the media from which you can hear us and see us the 4 days that we're on. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Friday at 9, Soundtrack Radio. Saturday right here in my little space at 10 o'clock. Sunday at 8 o'clock at Soundchat Radio. And Monday right back here. So we are alternating days with Soundchat Radio. Okay? So we're going to say ta-ta for now. So take no sorrow and give no sorrow to anyone, especially starting today, the New Year's Day. Take no sorrow, give no sorrow. Big brother Jocelyn, I see you come back on. Or did you go anywhere? Monica Francis, you guys jump off and jumping back on. Yeah, but I can't stay here all day. I know you're busy, you all have to do things, but I can only do the most 3 hours. The body community is not allowing me to do much more, and I don't want to push it too much. I promise you 2 hours, and I'm giving you 3. Okay? All right, so, folks, be good to yourself. Yeah, good to your neighbor. Be good to your neighbor. Say hello. Shake somebody's hand. Shake a hand. Shake a hand. Yeah. And I hope to be able to have a conversation with you as we go forward. You know, not just me alone sit down here and talk. I know in the past I don't encourage callers, and I know I don't have an audience who are calling audience. Everybody shy. But once in a while, you can keep me company. You can call and say something, you know. But I thank you very much. Again, that number on your number going forward is 646-205-0800. But that's just for Saturday and Monday. 646-205-0800. When I'm at Soundchat Radio, you guys have Soundchat number. All right? So, I'm going to leave you now. Have a good day. Have a good New Year's Day dinner. Have one on me. Have a good drink on me. Let it be H2O. Yeah. Yeah. Guess I don't want to go, right? You guys don't want to go either. Nobody's moving a muscle. Look at Joseph Campbell just signing in. My word. Look at Joseph Campbell just signing in. You went out last night, Joe? You went out last night? All right, I understand. Happy holidays to you guys. Everybody at Here It Is. Happy holidays. Chungy? Yeah, we try and sort out. We try and sort that out, whatever that is. But right now we have most of the things under control. And I understand that we are coming through nice and clear and everything is good. I'm waiting for you guys to sign off, to drop out one by one. But you keep popping in, you keep popping up. All right, I gotta go. I got to go. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. Yeah, and ta-ta for now. So see you on Friday inside.